Panicking, they quickly covered the pots back up and hid behind some crates. It was Mama Caro. She had returned early from her meeting. The trio held their breaths, barely making a sound. Mama Caro walked to the back of the shop, paused at the spot where the pot was buried, and then returned inside, seemingly unaware of the disturbance. Once she was gone, Chike, Ada and Amaka exhaled in relief and rushed back to their hiding spots under the mango tree. "We need to find out what these symbols mean," Chike said, his mind racing with possibilities. Ada nodded. "My auntie teaches history at the school. She knows a lot about old symbols and languages. Maybe she can help us." Deciding that was their next step, the friends planned to visit Ada's auntie the next day after school. The next day, after school, Chike, Ada, and Amaka hurried to Ada's auntie's house. Auntie Ngozi was known in the neighborhood for her vast knowledge of history and a collection of old books filled with stories of Nigeria's past. The children found Auntie Ngozi in her garden, tending to her herbs. "Auntie, we need your help with something," Ada started, trying to sound as casual as possible. Auntie Ngozi looked at them over her glasses. "What kind of help, my dears?" "We found some symbols, and we were wondering if you could tell us what they mean." Chike chimed in, pulling out a piece of paper where Amaka had sketched the symbols from the pots. Auntie Ngozi took the paper and studied the symbols carefully. "These are very old, very mystical. They belong to a tradition of protective charms, often used by traders long ago to bring good fortune and ward off bad spirits," she explained, handing back the paper. Amaka's eyes sparkled with excitement. "So it is magic?" "In a way, yes, but it's more about intentions. These charms were made with good intentions to protect and to prosper," Auntie Ngozi said with a smile. Feeling a mixture of relief and new curiosity, the trio thanked her and left, their minds buzzing with information. On their way back, they discussed what they had learned. If it's for good, why would Mama Caro keep it a secret? Ada wondered aloud. "Maybe she thinks people wouldn't understand or might get the wrong idea," Chike suggested. They decided to keep a closer eye on the shop to see if their new understanding of the charm could tell them more about its effects and Mama Caro's reason. Over the next few weeks, they took turns observing the shop and the people it attracted. They noticed something remarkable. Customers often left Mama Caro's shop with smiles, appearing happier and more satisfied than when they entered. One particular hot afternoon, while Chike was watching the shop, he saw an old man hesitantly approaching Mama Caro. The old man seemed troubled and spoke quietly to her. Mama Caro listened intently, nodded, and then went to the back of the shop. She returned with a small package and handed it to the man, whispering something that made him smile. As the man left, he looked relieved and thankful. This scene confirmed the children's theory. Mama Caro was using the charm to help people, not just to attract more customers. Curious about the nature of these interactions, Chike decided it was time for a direct approach. The next day, he went into the shop to talk to Mama Caro. He bought a small bag of peanuts and, gathering his courage, asked, "Mama Caro, why do people leave your shop happier?" Mama Caro chuckled softly. "My dear boy, everyone has troubles and sometimes they need a little hope. I try to give that to them." Chike nodded, understanding more about the kindness and mystery of Mama Caro. "And the charm?" Mama Caro looked surprised. Her eyes widened a little. "You know about that?" she asked, her voice a mix of caution and curiosity. Chike nodded again, not wanting to reveal so much. Yes, we think it's special. Mama Caro smiled. A warm, comforting smile that filled the room. It's special. It's been in my family for a long time. It helps me keep this place a space of happiness and safety. Feeling a newfound respect for Mama Caro, Chike smiled back. Thank you, Mama Caro. I think you're making a lot of people happy. Over the following months, Chike, Ada, and Amaka continued to visit Mama Caro's shop each time, leaving with a bit more understanding and appreciation for the small acts of kindness that Mama Caro spread through her charm and goodwill. They learned that sometimes even the simplest gesture of a listening ear could turn a person's day around. The market buzzed with energy and life, and Mama Caro's provision shop remained at its heart. The children watched as people from different walks of life came into the shop with heavy hearts and left with lighter steps. They began to realize that the magic wasn't only in the charm buried behind the shop, but also in the compassionate actions of Mama Caro herself. One day, as the dry season approached and the air hung heavy with heat, a big festival was announced in the market. Everyone was excited, preparing goods and decoration. Mama Caro, with her usual enthusiasm, planned to give out small gifts to her customers during the festival. Chike, Ada, and Amaka decided to help. They arrived early at the shop to help set up a booth and decorate it with colorful ribbons and balloons. As they walked, they chatted with Mama Caro about everything they had learned from watching her. You've taught us a lot, Mama Caro, Ada said, tying a bright ribbon around a jar of cookies. And what have you learned, my dear? Mama Caro asked, her eyes twinkling with curiosity. That helping others brings its own kind of magic, Amaka replied, arranging the gifts on the table. Yes, it does, Mama Caro agreed, and the real magic is in spreading joy and kindness. The festival was a hit. Laughter and music filled the air, and the scent of spicy jollof rice and sweet puff-puffs drifted through the market. Chike ran around with painted faces, and the adults bargained and shared stories. Mama Caro's shop was at the center of it all, a beacon of joy and generosity. As the sun set and the festival wound down, Chike, Ada, and Amaka sat with Mama Caro, watching the last of the revelers head home. They felt a deep sense of satisfaction and happiness, knowing they had been part of something special. Thank you for letting us help today, Chike said. You're always welcome here, Mama Caro responded. Remember, the charm of kindness works not just in my shop, but everywhere you go. The children nodded, understanding the deeper truth in her words. They had started the journey looking for the secrets behind Mama Caro's successful shop, but they ended it with a valuable lesson about the power of kindness and community. As they walked home under the starry sky, the sounds of the festival fading behind them, they knew they would carry this lesson with them for the rest of their lives. The story of Mama Caro and the charm in her shop concluded not with the end of a mystery, but with the beginning of a new understanding for Chike, Ada, and Amaka. They learned that real magic lies in human kindness, and that each act of goodwill weaves a stronger, happier community. This was the true charm of Mama Caro's provision shop. The moral lesson of this story is that true magic lies not in mysterious charms, but in the acts of kindness we extend to others, creating joy and strengthening our communities. Another interesting story is dropping real soon. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're yet to do so, for you not to miss out. It is completely free. Thank you for staying tuned. Bye.